Workout 3. So this is glutes and core. We're going to start off with 2 rounds of warm up, and we're going to start off with warming up your legs. So you're going to do 10 single leg deadlifts. These are unweighted. So basically, see how stable you are. I generally put my foot behind on my toe and then push my hips back. I put my kettlebell down first. So I do have usually a cone or kettlebell just placed in front of my feet. If you can see it. So not too far ahead, just a couple of centimetres or not far basically. Take this foot behind. You're going to push your hips back, come down, just touch that cone, back up. If you feel comfortable, you can take that foot up and go into sort of a single leg. So I'll show you. You're going to basically hinge backwards, lift that leg, come down, tap that kettlebell. So you're going to do 10 on each side. If you can do it with lifting your foot, great. If you struggle, then just place your foot on your tippy toes behind and it warms up the same muscles. And you go to the other side. So again, you can have that foot just behind you on your tippy toes. You're going to come down, tap that kettlebell, keeping your back nice and straight like you would for a deadlift, and your chest up. So 10 on each side, and you'll feel that in your hamstrings. We're then going to do 10 good mornings. So a good morning, again, because it's a glute day, we get sort of warming up our glutes and our hamstrings. So have your feet wide apart. Then you're going to take your hands behind your head. You basically push your bum back and back, and your back will obviously come forward. So you're in this position where you're doubled over, and then come back up. Push your bum back, go as low as you can with a nice straight back up. So you're going to do 10 of these. Show you from forward. I'll basically push my bum back, keeping my chest as proud as I can, and back up. So you should feel this movement on your legs and your bum. You shouldn't feel pain in your lower back. If you are, then just don't go as low, okay? So do the same movement, but go as low as you can without feeling any pain. You can see that I kind of arch my back when I do this, and that keeps everything, my chest up, my back nice and straight. What I don't want to see is this, okay? I don't want to see rounded backs. So you do 10 single arm deadlifts, 10 good mornings, and then you go into your crawling for a minute. And you're going to do that for 2 rounds, so you're nice and warmed. Now we go into the workout. So the first 2 movements, it's 3. So you've got 3 movements. Let me just get my chair for the third one. I guess you can guess, some of you, what the third one might be if I need a chair. So the first one is a sumo deadlift. So we're going to have your 1 kettlebell or dumbbells, sumo, so your feet are wide apart. You basically push your bum back, take those weights down with a nice straight back. You can see that I kind of keep my chin slightly lifted. I'm not looking down. My head and spine are neutral. My shoulders are nice and back. So you start off with rocking your shoulders back and down so your chest is proud. Push your bum back, go as low as you can, back up. So again, push your bum back, that back is straight, back up. You will do 12 repetitions of this. Nice slow tempo. So down for 2, up for 2. You're then going to move on to your glute bridge. So on your glute bridge, you lie on your back. And you're going to push your hips up. So have your feet not too close to your bum. So sort of, a couple of feet away from your bum. Because when you kind of have them really close, you start also working. You'll feel them in your quads, and we want to have your glutes working. So you're going to basically push your hips up, squeeze your bum, and then tap that bum back down, hips back up again. Get as far as you can, really squeeze to get those hips up. And if that feels relatively easy, you are only doing 12 repetitions, you can then add some weight. So place some weights on your hips, keep hold of that weight, push your hips through, back down. For your glute bridge. And I have got you doing 12. So 12 of those with some added weight if you wish to. And then the third one is the rear foot elevated split squat, basically the Bulgarian split squat. So obviously the girls on the November programme have done this for a couple of weeks and they love it. So like I said, for this one, do put some shoes on. You will need a chair, or you can use your sofa, but it can sometimes hurt your feet on the chair. So I'll show you unweighted. You're going to basically place your foot onto a seat, and then I kind of like jump forward to make sure I'm in a good lunge position. It's down to you if you have your foot up or you kind of have it down. Then basically you're going to come down, move it forward, come down, get as low as you can, back up. In that nice lunge position. That will really get you on your bum, basically on the side, the leg that's on the floor. It's quite a tough movement, and it'll be like, you'll notice the imbalance in your body. You might find one side is easier than the other. If you want to add weight, then you can either have one weight, and if you are choosing one weight, then you hold it on the same side as the leg that's on the chair, because the other leg is the working leg. Okay, so again, step forward, place that foot up onto the chair, be nice and stable, and then you're going to come down. Then you come down, go as low as you can, and back up. Come down as low as you can, back up, really squeezing the bum on the working leg. And if you really want to push yourself, you can have two weights, so one on both sides. So let me know how you get on with that one. It is quite challenging. So you're basically going to do those 3 movements for 3 rounds. I would go 3 to 4 rounds. So if you feel you have time, then do 4 rounds. And then that will be your glute exercises done, and we'll move on to the core. So the core is bird dog and dead bug, and we're going to do 3 rounds. This is really good sort of core strengthening exercises. So a bird dog, basically bird dog, you are on all 4s, and you just take your opposite hand away from your opposite leg. You tap, bring them together, so you tap your hand, your knee, and you come back out again. Nice and controlled. Okay, I want you to be nice and slow with that movement. You're doing 10 repetitions on each side. And then you come down into something that's called a dead bug. So with the dead bug, you're on your back, squeeze that lower back into the ground. I should be able to get my hands underneath your lower back. So really squeeze your core and press that lower back into the ground. Hands and feet are up. You're going to, again, like the bird dog, take opposite side away. So opposite leg, opposite hand. Move away from each other. tap that heel on the floor and bring it back up. Really squeeze your core, really focus on pressing your lower back into the ground. You're going to do 10, so you're going to do 10 on each side, that means 20 in total. You can do both bird dog and dead bugs 3 sets, okay? Let me know how that feels. If it doesn't feel like it's working, go slower, and really squeeze your core, because you should be feeling it. I just did a few and I could feel it in my core. And that is workout 3.